and that's a decent basic squeeze page, so we're going to go ahead and save that. We've got everything the way we want it. I'm going to go ahead and hit Save Web Form. Alright, go to step 2. Alright, and this is where we give it a name. We're just not going to get too fancy here. We're going to just call it Momo1. Alright, magic of making up 1. And here's that thank you page. Alright, this is where I said before we wanted to go to a custom page and we have to enter the URL. And the URL I have here, right, is the thank you page that we're going to be using. So we're just going to select all of that, hit the right mouse button, copy, go back to Aweber, right click, get rid of the HTTP, you don't want it there twice, paste, alright, and we're just going to go ahead and do the same thing with the already subscribed page, doesn't matter, as long as I see the same thing, right? Both of those go to thanks. Alright, we're going to save the web form once again. Alright, so it's saved. Go to step 3. Okay, you have to choose I will install my form, choose the raw HTML version. Alright, you click once, it selects it all for you. Right click to copy it. Go over to the simple page creator. Alright, hit HTML, get rid of anything in there if there is in fact anything there. Hit the right mouse button, hit paste, hit apply, hit OK. Alright, and there you are. Now, you might see how it went ahead and spaced everything out. That's not going to be a big deal. I mean, you can go back and you can play with it in another code editor if you have one, Dreamweaver or any of the free ones, to kind of clean it up a little bit, to get rid of those spaces, make it a little bit better for you. The cool thing about this editor is that you can in fact do some of the editing here. You don't have to go back to Aweber. I can change around the words or whatever. I can make the spaces. I can change maybe the font if I want to. I can change which words are bold. I can do all that right here directly inside of this without going back to Aweber. Now once you've gotten it, now this one's a little bit hard to see. For example, maybe we'll change that maybe all to black. Maybe that'll make it a little bit easier, and bold it if your relationship, right? So that looks pretty good. We're going to do this again, create mobile page. Alright, it's going to reload. I would notice that I kept the same page title, not a big deal. I think that's a good title for this entire thing. Now I've got that. Select the code, right click, copy. I'm going to open a new notepad file, right click, right click, paste. Alright, now I'm going to save this as in my same folder. I'm going to call this just Momo1, right? .php. Save it as all files, UTF. Hit the save button. Alright, again we need to go ahead and bring up our FTP program. Going to drag in the Momo1 to uploads it. Alright, get rid of that. It is now uploaded. File transfer successful. Minimize. Go back to the emulator. All I need to do here is change thanks to Momo1. Momo1. Preview in iPhone. Alright, I see it here. Very simple, very straightforward, to the point. I'm going to double check that it looks okay. And you see here the scroll right and the vertical scroll. It's not exactly dead on or anything like that. But if you do have an iPod or an iPhone, it is always a good idea to go ahead and double check, make sure that it is in fact acceptable for you. So I'm going to do that, and alright, bringing it up here, and yep, it looks okay. Alright, so there you go. That's exactly how you make your mobile optimized squeeze page. And the only thing that's left now is to go ahead and create our campaign and get this ball rolling. Alright, so I'll see you in the next video.